welcome to Down the Vent. My name's Joe.
I'm Josh.
I'm Matt.
I was going to say,
And I'm Steve again.
And we're playing the Quacks of Quedlinburg.
The Quacks of Quedlinburg.
And
That's
Steve is
the
going to
game.
explain to us how to play the game here in just a second.
We're all quacks.
We're all quacks
Yeah.
making soup.
From Germany.
All right,
from a
and you can
specific
see here.
town in
So-
Germany.
Yeah, Quedlinburg. Apparently the oldest town, the only town in Germany that still has like old world. It was never touched by World War II. So it's the only. So actually, what it looks like on the
Boxes
cover
like
here
somewhat real life.
is what it actually looks like still in that town. It's like one of the only towns in Europe that still
Very
looks that way.
old, tiny night era.
Yeah.
Night
So
era, I guess. I'm sure.
Sure.
Renaissance probably technically
There you
Wait.
medieval/Renaissance.
Quedlinburg.
Okay, so this is a game. It's a point game. We are all quote unquote doctors, but
Quacks.
we're technically quacks, and we're creating potions using materials to create the better potion. And as you can see on probably a couple of these tracks, you'll place pieces around out of your bags, and we'll be playing simultaneously.
So this is a bag builder. by
It's
the
a
way.
bag builder. Yeah, exactly. The game takes place over 9 rounds. Initially, you have these things that'll be available and be able to be bought, which correspond to the various specific colors, so reds, orange, greens, and blues,
And,
and the blacks. And then during the second round, the yellow will come out and be available, and during the third round, this will come out and they stay out for the rest of the game.
Mhm.
Also, in round 6, it's important to note that we will add another one of the white berries to what we have in there, which will make it a little bit easier for us to bust. Essentially, over the course of the game,
Wait,
we
won't
will
we add white berries?
6th round. It shows there on the piece there. Right.
That's
It's only
garbage.
one more, but still. Over the course of the game, we'll all be drawing simultaneously. We don't necessarily have to wait for each other to go. But what you're doing is it's to push your luck. So you're drawing and placing. As you draw tokens out of your bag, the number on the token that you draw is how far down the line it goes. So if you drew a 1, like if the first thing that Matt drew was a 1, he'd put that out 1 space away.
Yep.
If the first thing he drew was a 4, it'd go 4 spaces away. Okay? The further along the track that you get, the more points that you're going to get and the more buying power that you have. Okay? So the bubbles themselves, the top number, the bigger number, is the points that you're going to end up or is the
Your
buying
bubble
power.
line, yeah.
That's your buying power, and it also determines who gets to use the bonus die on a round. So whoever has the highest number ties, everybody gets to. And then the smaller number, so in this case, like 30 would be my buying power, and 12 would be how many victory points I get for it. Okay. You always count the space after the last one. So let's say you went through, did a whole bunch of stuff, and the last one that you put down was here on the 9. You would count the 10 as your spot. Okay, even if you bust, you still count the space after what the last one that you put
And
out.
how do you bust?
I'll tell you that in 1 second. The other thing that you would also get, if the space in front of you also has one of the red rubies on it, you will also get a ruby as well for that. Okay, how do you bust? Well, it's simple. On every piece, there is a formula of 7. So we all start with 4 1s, 2 2s, 1 3 in our bag. If at any point you go over 7 points of the winter berries on your cauldron, then you bust. Okay, you don't
Overflow
scrape
your
everything.
cauldron.
Yeah, you blow it up. Actually, it blows up,
Blows up.
and so now, what does that mean? If you notice on here, at the end of the round, once everybody is either passed or blown up, then we go through the phases of the end round. The first thing you determine is who gets to roll the bonus die, or however many people get to roll the bonus die, and in turn order they roll the bonus die. Okay, and they get whatever comes out of it. There's various things. The next thing that you do is you score any of the specialty ones, which the specialty ones are the blue, red, or purple. Okay.
I want to be special.
Black, blue, purple, isn't it?
Or yes, I'm sorry, black, blue, black, green, and
Green,
purple.
yeah, not blue
duh.
Yeah.
Totally wrong on that. And
There we go.
those are down here. So greens, if you meet the criteria, you get rubies.
Yep.
The black, you get to move your droplet up, or potentially your droplet and gain a ruby. And the purple, once it comes out, will be either victory points or some combination of the two, depending on how many of them you have out.
Victory points,
Okay?
rubies, or victory points on moving your
Then you get a ruby. Then next thing would be you get rubies if you end up with the space near the ruby. Then, if you have not blown up, you get victory points. And then after that, you get to buy. If you have blown up, you either get to victory points or buy. You don't get both. So that's the point of not wanting to. So if you want to do both things at the end, but otherwise you have to choose once you get to that point as to which one you want to do. And then after that, you can spend two rubies to either move the starting droplet up. Only in this case, since we're using the advanced rules, you choose, anytime that you can move a droplet, you either choose to move this one so that your starting spot is further along the cauldron, or this bottom one.
We're playing the advanced version.
Right, so when you do the bottom one, whatever you land on, is you get automatically that. So if you move up one, it's a ruby. A next one would be one victory point. After that, you'd actually literally get more things that get added right into your bag if they're the right things. Okay? Right.
Gotcha.
Now, what do the potions do? Potions allow that anytime that you've placed down one of the winter berries onto your track, as long as it wasn't a winter berry that would make you explode, you can flip your potion over.
Which 7, you're fine. It's over 7 is bad.
Right. And once you flip your potion over, then you get to take that last one that was put out and put it back into your bag. It's still going to be in there, but you didn't pull it out that time, so that could be useful.
Is that your whole turn? Like you don't get to pull
out no. Because, okay, up until the last round, we're all just pulling and pulling until we either explode or stop.
So we do it simultaneously?
Yeah, we're all doing it simultaneously. Last turn, we will all pull at the same time, but we won't go into the next, like once we've all pulled one and we placed, then we'll all pull one and we place, but we won't go ahead and ahead because it can be very important in the very end as to whether or not, like if we're close, and I know that I'm at 29 and you're only at 27 and you're going to stop. I know that, you know what I mean? So there's
you're not going to continue to push.
Right. So so you try and play simultaneously at that particular round. But otherwise, no, it doesn't change anything. It's your turn, but I mean, it doesn't matter because you're still pulling. It's push your luck, right? This game is 9 turns because essentially, like in, say, Zombie Dice or any push your luck game, you are playing until you either explode or you choose to stop. Right? Once you either explode or choose to stop, you're done until everybody has exploded or choose to stop, and then we go through these counting points, okay? Yeah, so when you're buying, the amount that it costs to buy is this number below here, right? So if I end my round and I have 14 or something like that, you can buy up to 2 more tokens. They cannot be from the same color, so I couldn't buy 2 greens even if I had enough to buy 2 greens or blues or whatever else, and you can never buy more than 2. And the amount obviously will vary. It's always 10 for these death ones, but these other ones can vary depending on what number you're actually getting, right? And again, the higher the number, the further it moves you along, so the more it can potentially move you into the actual deal. At the end of the round, the other thing that you do, or technically the start of the next round, we will the very first thing we'll do is we'll draw 1 card off the top of this, and then we'll resolve that card. Right after that, we will look at the board. Now, on the scoreboard, it may be difficult probably to see, but there are rats every so far.
Yeah.
When we get to the point where, after the first round, whoever is in the lead on that board, everybody else will determine how far they are away from that leader, how many rat tails are between them. And what will happen is we'll take the mouse token, and let's say that you were 2 spaces behind whoever the lead, 2 rat tails behind. You would put the rat out here, and then you would start laying from that spot. So that way you automatically get a chance of, if your droplet was already, like, say, 2 spaces ahead because of things that happened, again, you go 2 spaces ahead of that. So you keep moving down. So it's a way to, again, it's a catch-up mechanic, as Josh was mentioning. Interestingly enough, from the single play that I had, I was always a little behind at least, and in some cases as many as 5 behind, and I never caught up between the game because I just couldn't quite do it. On the video that I showed you, it's Eric, right? He said that the first 3 games, the person was winning, and lost on the last round because of the catch-up. And then the next 4 games, it churned around and it was back and forth. So it's very much, that kind of thing. These powers generally affect everybody. Some of them are immediate. Some of them last until the end of a round. I'll go over those once they go in. I'll go over the powers. Essentially, to start, the only thing that you have in your bag are the oranges, greens, and the white berries. Okay? The oranges work just like they don't have any special power, but they don't have a negative either, and they're only ones.
But they help with other things.
They do, but to begin with, they're not going to change anything. So I just want people to realize that. And the green, what does it say on the end there? It says
for each green chip that is at the last or next to last chip in your pot, you receive one.
Right. So if you end on this, on a green, you get one.
Or if it's next.
Or if like one was in front of it and it was the next one. It doesn't matter how much space there is, as long as the next one lasts. And if there were two in a row, you could get two. Right.
Oh,
So that's it. One last piece of information that's important for everybody, or that's kind of an interesting or cool thing. Every one of these has a second side and an entirely different one, other than these two, and has an entire. So there's technically 4 different power sets, and you can mix and match those power sets between them, and they all do something different. This is the exact same power set I was using because it suggests this is the first one that you do.
Okay.
And I did not do the advanced side of the board. I don't know that it's a big deal.
You played this one once or twice?
Once. I've played it once, but I'm pretty confident in how it is because once you get going, it's super straightforward and very, very simple. The only other thing that's probably the other thing that's important to note is at the end of the game, rubies can be turned in on the very last round. Rubies can be turned in for 1 point for every 2 ruby. Okay, and on the very last round, whatever your buying power is, you can turn that in for, what's it say up there? Is it 1 for every 5? I think. Yeah. I think for every 5 buying power, you can do
So
one.
if you had 30 buying power, you get 6 victory points.
Right, you can turn that in. So but you can only do that in the last round.
Right.
You can only do those 2 things on the very last round, the last turn. Otherwise, it's draw and do, draw and do. So, who cooked the last thing? Did you cook tonight, Joe?
I made popcorn right before you guys
Did you
got
cook?
I did,
But more recent?
He made
Okay,
popcorn.
so technically you're first player, so that means you get to read that out.
I mean,
Just read it out loud.
If
I
you
feel something
reach a
jealous.
scoring space with a ruby this round, you get an extra ruby.
Okay, so just place that out next to the board. So again, if you get to, so it's not that you're on that space, it's the next space after that. Keep that in mind.
so like
It's always the
4,
space
an
out.
8, or a 12, or
Right, you're probably not going to go much over 12 because we just don't have that many points in the thing.
Before we get going, I want to say, hey, Red Leg, and hey, Paul. Welcome.
Yeah.
Hello.
Yeah.
So now we just...
So
All
everybody draws 1. You only draw 1 at a time. Okay,
stupid berry.
So again, if it's a more than a 1, then you put it out. At any point that you're done, set your bag down to the side and just announce you're done. Yep. Ooh, 3. Yeah. Yep. You skip spaces if it's a higher number.
Son of a gun.
4.
Yeah, I'm at that point of I'm at 5.
There's 2 2s in there? Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. 2 2s.
Mm.
How many ones? 4 ones?
4 1s. Realistically, you only have 2 things in your bag that are not a berry at this point. The other thing is you can never look in your bag. You're never allowed to look in your bag.
Bust.
There's
2 twos, right?
Yeah.
What's that? Yeah.
There is a 3 though. Just so you
Yeah,
know.
there's
Well,
one.
either way, I need to stop.
Well, you can. If you don't.
You can go up to 7.
You can go
If
up
you
to
go to
7.
8, 7 or less is okay. 8 is a no go. I'm
Bust.
Busted.
Yes!
But I still place it, right?
Yep, you still place it. Okay.
That
All
kind
right.
of sucks.
So
You can only start with 1 green.
You only start with 1 green and 1 orange, so you literally have everything that's not a white out now.
So I should probably just stop.
That's up to you. You technically, if you drew a 1, right, you're still good. It's only
Just
a
3 ones?
there's
4
4
ones.
ones, so there's only 1. So right now,
You
barring
have
something,
1,
1
1,
2
2,
and 1 3. So you literally have a 33% chance
no,
of
absolutely
2, 3, 4, 5.
Hey.
Well, actually, no. You only have a 33% chance of actually busting, because 2 of those will not.
not. We can use this, right? But then you have to draw another.
Yeah,
If
you
you
don't
would
have
actually
to.
bust, then you can't use that.
Like I can't use it because I busted. I can't use it.
Right.
because of that.
Right. So you're going to stay. So everybody's done at this point, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So first things first. What's the highest number, the upper number? I'm at the 9. You're at the 9. Do you have a 9? No, you're less? Okay. But you busted, so you can't do you cannot do this if you bust. So, I do this. And I get to move one of my droplets up a space. If you move the droplet up a space, you just move this. Like if I move that there, I move that other way, or I do whatever. I will go ahead and move up one. No, you know what? Actually, yeah, I'll move up one. Okay. So I'll move that up there. All right. So then we go on to the next round, which, does anybody have a green as one of their last 2 spaces? Nah. Okay. So you're going to... So you get 1 ruby for that. So you get a ruby. There you go. So then we go on to the ruby phase. Does anybody have a ruby as their next spot? I do.
So do I.
Yep, and you get 1.
You gain 2 because you get an extra ruby.
Oh, yeah. Yep, I do. Yep, there it is.
You hand me another one?
Yep. There you go. Now, everybody who didn't bust gets victory points.
This is where you get victory
So,
points.
so I get 1.
I get 1 as well.
Everybody gets 1 besides me.
Well, you have a choice. You can either get victory points,
I want.
or you can buy.
I want
Okay.
bubbles. I want to be able
So,
to buy
if you
stuff.
use
to
much?
Filter out
So
my
we're all-
bag.
Okay. So then now we go into buying. So I have 9 buying power. You have how much, Joe?
8.
8. You have 9. You have 8. You were first player, right, Joe?
Yeah.
So you get to choose to buy first.
Okay.
Not that it makes a huge difference, but you get.
I'll take a pumpkin and a blue. 1. Because it's 8.
So a blue 1 and a pumpkin. Right. So 3 for that and 5.
Draw 1.
You get to draw and look at it.
You get to draw. No, you get to draw. Okay. Once you get it out and you put it down, you draw either 1, 2, or 4 more chips, and you can choose to put any of them down if you want, or put them all back.
Oh, okay.
Any one of them down.
But with the 1, it's only 1 chip.
Right. 2 if it's 2, 4 if it's
So
4.
So it's kind of like a look.
Yeah.
Put it
It's your
back.
choice. You up? Yeah. That doesn't matter. Yep. You're good. You're good,
Okay.
Joe. So what do you want to go for? You have 9.
Yeah. Let's do the same. Let's go pumpkin slash. Oh man, I don't know. I want to do green. Actually, let me do spider and a blue.
So a spider and a blue.
Yeah.
1 and 1 of each. Okay.
Right.
And you're gonna do what? 2
Can I buy 2
spiders.
spider?
Can't buy 2.
You can I same buy 2?
No.
the same color?
He's saying a level 2 spider, I think.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay, nice.
Yep. And I have 9 to spend, so I'm going to do one of those and one of those.
Okay.
And
So
now
I'm going to
this
do a
is-
level 1 mushroom and a level 1.
This is where you could spend rubies now, right?
So now at this point, if you want to spend rubies to either move up one of your droplets 1 space, or to flip your potion back over, if you happen to use your potion, you could do so.
I'm going to spend 2 to move 1 and gain 1 ruby.
Okay. And I'm going to also spend 2 to move 1, gain a ruby. And then I'm going to, and I don't think there's a limit on how many times you can do that. I'm going to double check. I think you can spend as many as you want in that part. I think that's that. Yeah, you can do any of the following more than once. So I'm going to spend 2 more, and I'm going to move 1 more there.
Now, is anybody any rat tails behind?
Well, hold on a second. Does anybody? Nobody else is. Oh, okay. So you're not doing anything else, Josh, with your other 2?
No, I think I might save them for that.
Okay. All right, that's fine.
That chance
All right.
thing.
So So now we roll back to the start of the round. So the yellow comes out. Now the yellow is kind of a big deal, because what happens with the yellow is that anytime you put a yellow down, if the previous thing was a white berry, winter berry, it goes back into your bag.
Mm.
So you can kind of remove one and put it back, and they can be pretty nice. They can be fairly powerful to do that. Yep. And nobody's any rat tails behind, so nobody does anything with that.
Draw 4 chips from your bag. You may trade in one of them for a chip of the same color with the next higher value.
Okay, so we all do that right now. So draw 4 chips from your bag.
Well, nobody's going to have...
Yeah. Sure.
Oh,
Greens
gotcha.
and green's still in there for everybody.
If you can't make a trade, take 1 green, 1 chip. Put all the chips back into the bag.
Right. So you can So you have lots of options. So you get a green 1 and you get to put it into your bag, and so do I.
So do I.
So I can do green, orange, or blue.
And you could so you could do
So orange, I can't go up.
right. So you can't. You really. There's no sense in doing that. But you could do either the blue or the green up from a 1 to a 2.
I think the blue makes more sense.
It's more money.
Yeah. So
Probably.
I'm gonna do that to a 2.
Okay. So there's a 2. There you go.
And the blues and purples look about the same.
Yeah, that's fine. I do understand. So
They have
just
different
say so.
icons on.
Yeah, yeah.
Yep.
So-
That is the plus of them.
Yep.
And then just to as a reminder, at the end of this, like once this round is completely done, we will put the purple ones out, and those will be available as something to do.
Ooh.
So,
What do they do?
all right,
One, two, three, purple.
they're victory point hogs. Is what they come down to. So,
I'm scared already.
all right, of course.
Oh,
I
that
get the
three
one I wanted
berry.
to have a different thing for.
Joe, put the 3 berry back in.
Is this once per round or once
Yeah.
per game?
What's it? It's once unless you spend. Once you've used it, you have to spend 2 to flip it back
Pretty
over.
much per round.
Well, not really, because if you don't have the 2 to flip it over, then you don't get it back
Oh, you
until
don't
you can
get
flip it
you
over.
get to flip it over right away. Like I could use it twice in a round.
No.
No, you
can't
can
pay to
only
flip it back over to the
no.
end of the
That's what
round.
I'm saying.
Right,
It's once per
but
round.
you don't get it back every round to use automatically.
Yeah,
either.
yeah. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Though. Like you can't use it twice in a round though.
Right, but that wasn't what he was asking. You just want to know if
It's
you
up
get it.
to 7, right? Past 7 is broke.
Past 7 is broke. Yep. Another one. Yep. 5. Okay, hold on. Now remember, if you bust, you can't use it then. I'm not saying you want to use it right now because it'll only be the 1,
I'm
but
gonna
if you
flip
do,
and put the 3 back in. So I have 6 on the board. I'm
Yep.
gonna spend my potion too.
Oh, so I haven't actually busted yet.
no. So you can keep going if you want to go.
And you
Or
put the
you can
last. You don't put the 3 in. You put the
Yeah,
last.
you know.
one
Yeah,
in.
yeah, yeah.
So
He
it's
wasn't.
better to.
Well,
put
he's
it
not
on
doing
the-
anything with it yet, so you can stop whenever you
Oh
want.
my
to.
God! The 3 again.
Well, the downside of busting is I just don't get points, right?
That's terrible.
Well, you choose either points or buying. It's your
That's true.
choice. There are times when it's
With
worth
one
more to
victory
do
point.
one or the other.
So gain or where we stop here.
Yeah, like I'll definitely stop now. Because I don't get too
That's 7. Ugh. Why not, right? Get that money. Get that money. Get that money.
That's crazy. I want to do that.
What happens in the tie? For the die?
Yes.
Everybody that ties gets to roll it.
So 2. I get
Now
to-
you draw 2 out of your bag,
Yeah.
and you can put
I play
either
7.
one of them if you want, one or the other, but not both. And if you don't want to do either, you can put them both back. You can put them both back
Put
if you
'em
want.
both back.
Yep. And just keep going.
But it's like
Um,
it's the chance. I think I'm gonna stop. That's dangerous.
Wow.
That's dangerous.
Wow.
Nope. That's scary. I mean, I have an orange and a. No, just orange.
All right.
An orange
I'm going
and
to
a
stop
green.
there.
Yep.
I'm going to stop there. I wasn't even close to busting, but I'm stopping anyways.
Okay.
Okay. So, did anybody bust?
I did
No.
not.
No, then nobody busted. That's what I'm
Right.
asking. Okay. So, what's your highest number total?
11.
11. I had a 9. You had a 9. Do you have a higher than 11? No. So, roll the die.
Not the
One
You get 1
point.
victory point. So,
Meh.
give yourself 1.
I guess it
Yep.
isn't bad. I tie up.
Okay. So, now, does anybody have greens,
Yes.
purples, or whatever else to score?
I have green to score.
Okay.
One,
So, you
and
get
so does Matt.
so you get a ruby for that.
Yep.
You get a ruby, Matt.
Steve gets 2 rubies.
And I get 2 rubies for that because I had 2 of them.
Nice.
All right. So then we go on to the ruby round. I got 1 ruby for that.
I get a ruby as well there. So does Matt.
No.
There you go.
That guy sucked.
All right.
You suck.
Then victory points. So we all get whatever victory points we would have earned. So it's 1 for me. 1. Do you have more than 1, Josh?
2.
2. So he gets 2. So everybody else gets 1. Yep. All right. So then we get buying power.
Mhm.
So what do you
11.
have? You're first.
11.
11. So
That's interesting. That's yellow berries. An interesting one.
mhm.
Because you would move it, you put it one in front of it, and then
Yeah,
take
and
the
then
white
you
one
remove
back,
it,
right?
yeah.
That's pretty amazing.
I think I'm gonna do that and a.
You would move however many in front of
pumpkin.
it.
Right,
So I'm gonna do a pumpkin for one and a yellow.
And a yellow.
Yeah, because I'll bring it to 11.
Okay.
Yarp.
Okay. Matt.
I will take that level 2 spider.
Okay. I'm going to take a level 1 yellow. Matt, Joe.
Can I get a level 1 blue and a level 1 green for 9?
And,
Okay.
okay. All right. Put all of your other stuff back in your bag. Does anybody want to use two gems to either flip their thing back
I'm
over?
gonna use 2 gems to flip mine.
Gamble big, guys. Push it. Yeah, no, I'm scared to
I'll
push
do
it
two.
because I will lose.
Okay. I'm gonna also use 2 to move one of mine up. I guess I'm
Wow,
gonna
you
move that one
moved
up.
yours up your water thing up twice?
Yeah, we both have, so we both get one more. Yep.
Did you move yours up twice because you were
I had 2
Can you-
things I had 2, and then when I turned one in, I got a ruby, and then I had 2 more, so I was able to move them, and I got 1 automatically from one of the other
rolling
things.
the die?
Yeah, yeah.
So I spent 2, moved up, got 1 ruby back. Spent 2, moved up, got a victory point.
Okay. All right.
So,
So we're all on the same page.
Yeah.
Nobody has any more of those.
No,
Matt is first, so Matt, read that.
you paid 2 to get your thing back?
I did.
Yeah.
Wow.
Choose. Take any 1 4-chip or 1 victory point for each rat tail you get this turn.
A 4 chip?
Yeah, it's probably so. If you thought you were going to move up a lot of victory points, that'd be
Right.
one thing. But it's probably better off to get the 4 chip.
Yeah. Well, and the purple is available now, right? But there's not.
Oh yeah, yeah.
purple.
Purple is yeah. There's not a purple 4. Yep. Purple is
Should
only
have
another
been
one.
available.
Just now.
Just now, gotcha.
Yep. Just now.
Hmm.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
You're first, so you may as well.
I'll take that.
Okay. I'm going to take a yellow 4.
I'll take a yellow 4 too, please.
It's a 4, not a 2. What do you want, Josh?
I think I'm gonna take the blue.
I want,
Four?
I want a yellow 42.
Yep.
All right, then we go back to
Yep. We go back to it.
making my soup. Making my soup.
No, Italian.
Making my delicious chicken noodle soup.
What's a chicken noodle soup?
You quack.
A lot of chicken
You
noodle soup with the pumpkin and the winter berries. They're very nice. Oh, no.
Oh, that's terrible to draw first.
Mm-hmm. Welcome to my world.
Yep.
You should
You
just
can
stop
flip
there,
your thing
Josh.
over.
Yep.
You can
Oh.
flip your thing over and put it back.
I am. Knowing my luck, though. What do the black ones do? You draw more black chips than one of the players sitting next to you. You move your water droplet.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh, delicious pumpkin.
Joe and I are considered to be sitting next to each other when it comes to
Yes.
that. So.
Ooh. So the blue one means I get to pull another one out of the bag.
Right. Whatever the number is. So
I
if
can
it's
play it or put it back.
You can play it or put it back.
I drew my yellow, so I put the white one back.
Okay. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
But didn't
And
you
then
draw a yellow?
I drew a yellow as well, and I
Did you
get
draw a 3?
I drew 3, flipped
So
it.
if you
No,
go-
I drew 3,
Oh, you put
flipped
it back. Oh,
Drew it too.
Okay, all right.
So I get the crow, so I get to draw 4 chips.
Yep.
And I can place 1 of them.
Yep. If you want, or you can put them all back.
Wow, you guys are really far up. This is crazy.
Draw another one and see if I want to play it. Nope.
You guys are money up the wing here.
Yes.
That's dangerous.
Live dangerously, Josh.
You know, I'm going to flip this and put it
'Cause
back.
that's 7.
I drew my 3, but I'm flipping it and putting it back.
Wow, Joe. Yeah, I busted. That sucks.
Oh, you busted?
Yeah, man.
Wow.
I didn't get any of my draws. Joe got a really good draw there.
I think I might stop there.
Yeah, you
I
got.
don't think I have anything else.
Because
Besides
you're
white in
gonna
there.
get 3 gems. Yeah.
Yes, I will.
Steven's further than you. Oh no, he's right there with you.
It's further. Yeah, he's at the same spot. He's going to go further.
It's Joe in it.
I'm at 15, so you're past me, Matt.
Did you have a 2 white one and then you drew that 4 yellow?
Yeah.
That was nice.
Yep. Yeah, I had a 2 white, drew the 4
Yeah,
yellow,
that's
got to put the
nice.
2 back, and then.
That yellow one is actually nice. Now that I mean, it's a good one.
Oh wow. Paul said it's crazy that the guy that designed the Mind also designed this game.
Yeah, he designed this, Illusion, and Ganshine Clever.
Yep, that's what he just said.
So this Ganshine Clever, or this guy was up for the Kennerspiel, and Ganshine Clever and the Mind were up for the Spiel des Jahres, if I remember the thing for it.
Yeah, this one was up for the.
This is the Kennerspiel. This is the Kenner,
The
not the
heavier
Spiel.
one.
Right.
Yeah.
Right, and this won the Kennerspiel.
Did it?
Yeah.
Wow.
It's pretty low getting the 2, but I don't want to risk it. Because then I can't use this.
Yes. Nice.
It's been 16
Yeah,
Are you
baby.
kidding me? This
Got
is
a
where-
yellow
this-
and I got
this
to
is
put a
where-
2
This is
back.
where Ketchup's gonna suck. That's crazy. Wow.
I'll go ahead and I'll stop there because I'm close enough that a 3 could actually bust me, so I'm not going to do that.
The money span difference is so wild
All right.
this time.
So did you busted, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So out of everybody who didn't bust, what's your high number? I'm at 17.
15.
16.
6. Okay. So I get to roll the die, please.
That's crazy.
I get 1 ruby.
Ruby.
All right. So then we go on to special powers. Does anybody have any special powers that go off?
Yes.
I'll get a gem.
I get 2 gems for my greens.
So grab your gem if you got one. I get a gem as well.
Thank you, Matt.
All right. Then we go on to the actual gem part. I get 1 for that.
I get 1 as well, please.
Nope. Ouch.
And Matt, oh no, you were. I
Yeah.
keep looking at this and
Yeah.
not looking
Yeah.
at it right. Okay.
I'm going money.
You're going money.
Yeah.
Okay. So the rest of us get victory points. I've got 4.
Move up the same as you.
You're saying?
I get 3.
4. And you get 3. Okay. All right. So then we have buying power.
Josh, you want to take victory points over buying power, right? Dang it.
All right. So Matt, you have 16. What you gonna buy?
Oh boy, choices.
Yeah.
Decisions.
There's no 2, but I'm just gonna waste stuff, I think. So I'll knock that. I only have 1 pumpkin. Well, I guess it'd be 5. Knock that out. And I'll take a 4 spider. I'll waste 2.
All right. I'm gonna do death moth and a level 1 mushroom for
What
16
do the
of
mushrooms
us.
do?
The mushrooms, if they go out and you already have pumpkins in your pot, then depending on how many pumpkins, the mushrooms go further than they normally would. Right.
Okay.
Right. So if there's 1 or 2 pumpkins ahead of them, then they go 1 extra. If there are 3 or more, they go 2 extra.
Okay.
So
Can I get a death moth and a blue 1, please?
go. And what you gonna have, Josh?
You will never get this. You will never get this.
One day you get it.
That's crazy.
I really liked this game when I played it yesterday, and I'm like even liking it more now because
This is
it's
cool.
like even crazier.
It's a nice, quick.
Yeah.
We're almost halfway through the game already.
Yeah,
I'll
yeah.
take a pumpkin and a yellow one.
Oh,
And a yellow
you're
one?
making pumpkin spice, huh?
Okay. All right. Now, does anybody want to use gems to get anything back or do anything like that?
Heck,
Yeah.
yeah.
Just move up 1 more.
So I'm going to use gems to move up 1 as well,
Me as well.
1.
and I get 1 of these as well.
Yeah, thank you. Here's my 2 gems.
And then I'm going to use my other 2 gems and go up 1 more time and get 2 more victory points.
Yes, give me the rat tails.
That's fine. All right. So now rat tails. So
Joe, Matt.
Red and Joe and Matt, you guys get to put your rat up 1 space ahead of wherever your droplet is,
Oh, cool.
and Josh, you get to go 2 spaces of wherever your droplet is.
And we need to move the round tracker.
Yep.
Okay.
And the round tracker goes to 4. And then it's my
Ooh,
turn.
card.
So power
That's
is
such a bad round.
at the end of the round, all flasks get a free refill.
Oh, thank God.
Ooh,
So-
okay.
That's good for everybody else that didn't use theirs.
I'm
Yep.
on this round.
Yeah.
Oh, Stevens is
Mine's
already-
used, so but that's
All
fine.
right, let's do this. Come on, white.
I have free time.
No.
Maybe you ought to put it back and then not deal with it.
Yeah.
It refills automatically.
No, I know.
That sucks that you
Starting
pulled
three
that right
hands.
away.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, it is. It isn't, but it sucks too. You know.
So for the 2, I get to draw 2 and then potentially place 1.
Right. There's my death moth.
I'm definitely not putting it in those.
Yeah, putting that back, Joe.
Yep.
Ooh, nice. That's actually a great starter.
Yeah.
Pumpkin pie.
I keep getting my mushrooms and not having any pumpkins out.
Oh, come on.
Where can I pull back? I put them all back.
Yeah, we can put them all
Woo.
back.
All right, I get to look at one, right?
So, is it the one behind it, or the
What?
one?
Oh,
So this yellow one.
It's only if the one directly behind it is a
Gotcha,
white.
Gotcha.
Yep.
Gotcha.
It's got to be the one directly behind it is a white. Then you can do it.
Oh my god! I drew both of them in a row. Come on,
That sucks.
bro.
For sure.
Yeah, that sucks bad.
And I busted.
do I want to keep going?
Yay.
There's a 3 and a 1 in here that could bust me. I also have a yellow in there that could keep me going. I have a lot. I want to keep going. I have greens. Heyo, Ron Burgundy. Heyo.
Oh my god, what are you at, Joe?
16. Could have died the last 2 pulls though.
Yeah.
Actually, the last 3 pulls I could have died. 4 pulls.
I'm at 5, so it's like I can die also.
Oh, 1.
I'm done.
Doesn't make a lot of sense.
How many ones are there? 4.
Yeah.
How many chits do I have in here?
Well, it can't bust.
No, that's true. Not at this point. Now you could.
No.
4, 5, 6. What are you guys at?
I'm way low. I'm
That's
at 13.
way
So.
high.
You're still going?
I don't know. It's so scary.
That's the point, right? So we do it at the same time. So can I literally just wait to see what Josh does, or is that cheating?
You're welcome to wait. At this point, technically, it's not a. I mean, if anybody wants to say we want to do them at the same time, then we're supposed to do them at the same time, right? So, like, somebody could go, well, we need to all do it at the same time, and then you have to kind of go with that. But otherwise, it's free for all up until the last round. So, if Josh doesn't really care, then it doesn't matter. But.
Woo!
Wow.
Well, yeah, I was going to say you either go or you don't now.
And I
'cause
guess
he's
I'll
got-
look at 4 of them.
Yep, you get to look at 4, and you get to put 1 down if you want to.
You should put the 3 down.
Those are my last 2 in there.
So you're going to go?
No!
You should have gone. Why would you
I
be
put
so
the orange
busy?
one.
Yeah, but why would you be so... No, I mean, why not keep
No,
going?
I'm good.
All right, so you're done too, Matt?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, so everybody's done. I busted. Did anybody else bust?
No.
No. Okay. So I'm obviously out. What's the highest number? Is that Josh?
18.
18? He's got the highest, right?
Mm-hmm.
Roll the dice, Josh.
Woo! Come on, 2 victory points. Or that.
Move that. Now it's either one. It's either thing. Okay.
Why not?
All right. So now any colored things that go off. Any
Yes.
of the green, purple, black, green, purple, or black, or green.
Yes.
Actually, lavender or black is what it
So I
says.
get a gem for my green, so I have one right here.
Yep.
And then I have the black,
I have the black as well.
so we don't.
So we each get to go up, move one of our things one.
Yep.
Right.
So I'll take 2 victory points.
Okay.
Using it for
So
victory points, please.
So you would get to move it 1, and then if it's both people, you get to move it again?
What?
No, you get a gem and move it once.
if you draw
If you beat
more
both people.
black chips than both players sitting next to you, then you get a gem and you get to move one.
Gotcha.
I am also going to move 1, but I get a moth instead because I'm at that point.
Son of a gun.
All right. And no, okay. Nobody else got anything for other things. Okay. And then so gems. So anybody that ended with a gem, I ended with a gem in my next spot. So I got one of those. No. Okay. So then victory points. You guys all get your victory points. So how many victory points do you get?
18.
No.
Oh, 5.
So move yourself.
Paul says house rule, a bonus for whoever finishes first. Josh always finishes first.
Yeah.
I get 4.
4.
Can you move me up one past you, please, Matt?
You have to
Steve?
tap the board,
No,
otherwise
I'm
You're
going to
not
buy
taking
stuff.
victory points, right?
Yeah, I'm going to
Okay.
buy because it would only be worth 2 anyways. So, so I'll buy 13 worth. So I'm going to buy
It's so hard to.
8. And one of those. So I bought a yellow one and a blue one, which is 13.
I will take a Death Moth 10 and a 6 more. A blue 1.
A blue one.
Yeah.
All right.
Thank you.
All right. Josh.
Wow.
Do you know what you want? Matt?
I would like a blue 2,
Mhm.
a 1 green.
That's it. You can only buy up to 2.
Oh, only 2.
Yep.
Oh,
So
okay.
what would you like?
How much do you have? 18? Oh, no. You have 18. Matt has 17.
Yeah, 17.
Do I have purple nurple?
Yeah, 16.
Macaroni!
I did that
Yeah.
level 1
It
spell.
looks like macaroni. I've never eaten macaroni.
Would you buy Matt?
A level 2 thing and a level 1 spider.
Oh, okay.
I think I'm gonna go level 2 and a level 1.
Okay. Level 2 yellow.
Okay.
Level 1 red.
All right. So everybody gets to reflip their potion if it was flipped,
What?
and anybody who has 2 to spend and wants to move one of the things up, they can do so now.
Yep. I'm doing that.
All right.
He's got another Death Moth.
All right.
These death moths are really nice.
They're not bad.
Hopefully. If I
All
could draw- I
right.
just want more stupid tiles in your token.
So we go to the start of the thing.
Do we do rats first?
Yeah, we do that. We'll do that now. So Joe is in the lead.
Oh, God.
Red does not get 1. Blue, you get 1. So blue, you'll go. That's me. I get to go 1
I
ahead.
think I go 1
And
ahead.
green, you go 1 as well.
Yep.
And then Joe.
In this round, every orange chip is moved 1 extra space forward.
Oh.
So pumpkins move 1 extra space, boys.
Nice. All right. Go
Let's
for it
do
when you're
this. Pumpkin. Oh,
ready.
Pumpkin.
I think I only have 1 pumpkin. Oh,
Shut. I got 2 of my yellows
Pumpkin.
right at the beginning. I had 2 yellows right in the beginning.
I had 2 yellows back to back also last round.
Yeah.
I was like,
nope,
that
don't
sucks.
want to play that. Thank you.
And a white.
This is going very slow so far.
1.
Let's draw 1, see if we'll play it. I will play it.
Also get to draw 1 and see if I
So
want to
for
play it.
this one, I would get the.
And you get to draw 4 now and do that again. What's it?
So for this one, I would go 1 ahead because it's behind 2 or 2
Yes.
pumpkins.
Yep. So instead of it going 1, it goes 2. Yes. And I get to draw 1 and see if I want to play it. I don't.
This one.
Shocker. 1, and it goes 1 extra because it's an orange. One.
Yeah, that's it.
1, and I get to put that one back because that was yellow.
Jeez. Throw this back. Yeah, probably.
1. Two.
Get the draw 2. See which ones.
That's a green.
I might put one out. Why not? It's just a one, right?
Ooh.
Do I stay here and get 3 gems, or do I continue?
Yeah, that's the nice. That moves 2. Right, because orange moves 2. Man, having all those oranges has helped me.
Alright.
Mm-hmm.
Alright.
No, keep going.
One.
Oh
I'm done.
One in that case.
my god. I have stuff left.
I'm pretty sure I have 2 yellows. I've never drawn a single one of them.
Yeah, it's so.
You're fine.
it's
Even
so
if you draw your 3, you're fine.
No, I'm not. I'm at 5.
Oh, I didn't see the 2.
Oh my god. Whew. Come on, baby. Be a yellow.
Let's see.
Nope. Don't want to play that one. Don't want to keep going.
2, 3, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I do either one of those, it's too much.
I can't.
Yeah, I'm gonna stay there.
If I get a single one, I'm
Let's say
done.
that.
2,
So.
3.
Yeah, I'll stay there.
I think I'm staying.
Done.
All right,
Done.
done. Nobody busted, right?
No.
Okay. I'm at 19.
21.
21. 21's the highest, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
All right, go ahead, Josh. Roll the dice.
Give me something good.
Give him some crappy.
Where's my potion?
Pumpkin.
You get one
Hey,
pumpkin.
I don't mind that.
Just add that too. All right. Does anybody have any colors that go off? Joe?
Yes. My black. I'm assuming I have 2 out.
I don't have any, so you get
So I
that
get
either
a
way.
gem,
You get a gem, and you
and I
get to
get
move
to
one of
move.
those up.
So I'll take 2 victory points, please.
2 victory points, so yellow goes up 2.
Oh my
Got your mind.
All right, so you get a gem.
2 gems, right?
Or 2 gems, because you have
Is
your
your
last 2.
Oh, no,
one
there's
gem.
a white,
Yep.
okay.
I get a gem as well, because one of my last ones is.
Nope.
That's what I was like, do I stop and get 3 gems?
Yeah,
Right.
yeah. It's all these stuff. Okay, gems. If you're on a space, I get 1 for the space that I stopped
That's
on.
awkward. I haven't got gems in a while.
Yeah,
You
gems
get
are
one.
really powerful.
I haven't got gems in 2 rounds.
All right, and then we're on to victory points. So we all score victory points. So, Joe, what do you get?
4.
4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
6.
Matt?
5 for red.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and I get 5. 1, 2,
Just enough, far enough behind where it's difficult.
that should be okay. All right, and then buying power. So, Joe, what you want?
Tell me what you want. What you really
Yeah,
want.
be very
I'll take
careful.
a 2 blue and a 1 yellow, please.
2 blue and a 1 yellow.
Yes, because that's 18. And that's how
Okay.
much I have.
Josh?
Did you move me 6?
Uh-huh.
20 buying power. Ugh.
Yep. So you're getting a 4 blue. All right.
And when you draw the 4, you only get to choose 1 to play, right? You can't choose to play all 4 of them.
Right, you can
It
only
says-
choose a
it
maximum
says,
of 1.
Yeah, you may place
Okay.
one of them in your pot.
Yep.
That's 20, so I'm going to do 12. I might do a. I'm going to do a blue 2 and a black moth.
Okay. And I'm going to do a purple and
Do we get extra snowberries this time?
yeah, we're going to get 1 extra snowberry. I'll give it to you 1 second.
Is that a 1 snowberry?
They're all 1s. Yeah, it'll be
Oh my
1s.
god.
And I'll
5
take
1 snowberries.
Do it, Steve.
I'm going to take a 2 of these, a 2 blue. So that'll be 19. between the two that I took. All right. And then we all get one more one. So there's one for you, one for you, one for you, Joe.
No, thank you.
Wow, that landed on the thing.
On the ladle, yeah.
Yeah.
Bam!
Joe, you're in the lead, so you don't get any
No,
enough.
hold on.
What's
Spend
that?
gems if you have gems to
I
spend.
don't
Just
got
because
no
you don't
gems.
have any gems doesn't mean
Spend
anything.
2 gem,
Okay.
go up, and give myself 2 victory points.
Cheats.
And I am going to also spend 2 gems and move up and get 2 more victory points, please.
I don't have any
Oh,
gems.
I don't have enough. So.
All right. And then,
I'm 2 mouse.
all right, so
9.
hold on. We move to this because we do that. First things first, yours. Go ahead, read that.
Choose. Take 1 black chip, or any 1 2 chip, or 3 rubies. Wow.
Can I get 2 yellow, please?
A 2 yellow.
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry.
I'll also take a 2 yellow.
2 yellow. Okay.
I'll take 3 rubies.
Okay.
Rubies aren't nice. I thought about it.
Yeah.
I'm screwed on potions for the last 2
Yeah, I'm
I've
gonna
only
take-
used mine the one time it was
I'll
free.
take 3
That's
rubies
nice.
as well, because that puts me at 4 for the
Yeah, that's
for the
nice.
start of the round. Oh, rat
And
tails.
rats.
Okay, so these 2 are ahead. So blue, I get to go up 1 space in front,
Yeah,
which
but
I'm
I got
already
2
at,
I'm already
and
at.
green, you're 2 ahead. All right.
Okay, then we begin.
Yep.
Let the potion making begin!
Let's get ready to.
I thought this was Italian soup. Why
Oh,
wasn't it Italian
stir.
wedding soup?
Oh yeah, let's make some nice Italian wedding soup with some of the beans.
Because it's
and
in Germany, and their doctors making potions.
No,
so
no, it's
sure,
Italian.
whatever you say.
what's a better potion than Italian wedding soup? It'd be good for your soul.
Everything.
Paul says this is one I think I would like to play.
yeah, it's good,
this
Paul.
is good, Paul.
It's good, Paul. Just let me know. I'll have it obviously next time.
Even though I'm going to lose.
Oh, I think I'm gonna lose.
Don't call it yeah, you always think that, and you make some
I'm in
miraculous...
I'm in
look, I
last
got
place.
550 points the last round.
I'm in last place.
1,
And I'll put
2,
that out.
3, 4.
I'm assuming you can't go over 35.
Right. If you do, there's something about that, but I don't remember what it is. I don't. I have. We didn't get. I think the closest I got was like 29 or something like that. I think was the highest I got
Alright.
to.
29. Come on, yellow.
Yeah, when you draw those snowberries, it sucks.
Yes.
There you go.
Yes. Now we're cooking with gas. I don't want to place a stupid snowberry. Get that out of my face.
It's dangerous now, because 1 more could break me. Like the 3 could break me. So it becomes dangerous.
That's what she said.
Yeah, I only have because there's 2 2s, right? And just the 1 3.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't busted yet though, so there's gonna be 2 more rubies.
Oh,
Another one.
I'm gonna press my luck 1 time. I'm sure it'll go bad. 1 time. I'm
Yeah,
gonna
at
take a chance
this
to
point,
have-
if you drop 4 victory points or don't gain those victory points, it's really hard. You know what I mean? To play catch up at this point.
oh balls.
You're gonna keep going.
Yeah, we'll keep going. I ain't afraid of no ghosts.
Oh, Matt, you're at 6.
Yeah, fuck it. Like, because it doesn't help me that much anyway.
I'm at 5. So, I mean, really, all that can hurt you is that 3.
Oh man, I busted.
Oh, did you draw another 1?
Yeah, like, what is the chance? The odds?
Wow.
Fairly good.
Yeah,
Well, you just added
100%
another
right.
one,
Yeah.
so it's
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Ugh. Oh, do I continue? Oh, jeez.
I say you do.
I have so many yellows still.
keep going.
Damn it.
Did you bust?
Yeah, I busted.
Oof.
That sucks butts.
Sucks butts.
Stupid yellow, you're supposed to help me.
I know, right?
Oh,
I got lucky. I even got 2 yellows out, but
You get any blacks?
Nope.
I think Steve got a black.
I did.
Dang.
Playing the victory point catch up is hard. You want to know what's interesting? Oh, well, I was gonna say your 18 is different than mine. Your 18's a 5, but you're
I'm one ahead of you.
one ahead. Yeah. I wonder if that makes a difference if you're both at 18, but you're further ahead on the track.
No, it just says the number itself, as
Gotcha.
far as I know. I'll double check it because I don't think
when
we ever
they-
got to the point
when
where
they
it's
explained it on game night. It was whoever was further in the 18 or 19 or whatever.
Oh, okay, so it was
Got to
deeper
roll
in.
the die,
Okay,
yeah.
I didn't look. I don't think I was
'Cause you
ever at a point where it
technically
wasn't the
went
exact
further.
same spot
Yeah.
when I played with two people.
Look who all became brave all of a sudden.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know, Paul.
Jeez, Steve's still going over there.
Dude, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. I've been at 7 for 2 pulls, and I was
Yeah.
at 6 for like 5 pulls. So before I even got to there, 4 pulls before I even got to that.
That's all I pull is the white ones.
Yeah, I know.
I had around like that.
It's been my first pull every single time.
I think I've burst it 3
Okay.
times.
Yeah, you definitely at least 2.
This is my 3rd.
Um,
I'm trying to call him for some reason. Stupid phone.
I like this game so far.
all right, I'm pulling one more. No, I'm not.
Do
I was
it.
gonna say you're already good. You're already in the lead.
Yeah, but I mean that doesn't mean that I couldn't just keep walking forward. You know what I
Mhm,
mean? Like
mhm.
there is a thing about that. But I think I'm okay because I will get the extra ruby for that. So I guess I'll stay there. So
Yeah,
all
I
right.
should've stopped and got a
So
ruby.
nobody busted.
Oh, yeah, I busted.
I
You busted. Okay.
And I busted.
Oh, and you busted as well.
Yeah.
Shit. Okay. All right. So I get to roll. Yep. I get 1 victory point if you'll move me up 1 on the blue.
Wahoo!
All right. So then, any powers that go off? Anybody get any powers that go off?
Mm-mm.
No. No. I have 1 black. You have no black.
Nope, I haven't
All
come
right.
out.
So I get
All
to go.
these.
So if I have both, so I get 1 more ruby,
Seriously, look at
and
all
I get
these.
to move 1 of mine up a track. So I will move this up a track and get a 2.
All these color ones that could have came out.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, winter
And
berry.
then-
Look. Yeah.
And then I get a ruby because
All
I'm
those
next to a
yellows.
ruby space. Does anybody
Oh,
else
look
get
at
a
that.
ruby?
No.
Look at that. 3 yellows.
Nobody
I
else,
should have
okay.
chanced it, Joe. I should
All
have
right.
just kept going.
And then victory points.
But I
You and
busted.
I both get victory points. They have to choose. Right. So I got 5.
I got 5 as well.
Well, it's either money or victory points.
Yeah, I don't need to buy anything. It doesn't help anyways.
Yeah.
Might as well take the victory points.
Yeah, at this point, I'm so far behind that if I don't take them, I don't think I can catch up, so I'll take the 4 victory points.
Okay. All right. All right.
That's
and
right.
then those of us
Paul,
that can
I'm
buy,
brave.
which is you and me, can buy.
Try me, Cadillac.
Take a 2 yellow. And I have
I'm already
7
setting my mouse
left.
forward. Not far behind.
No, that's a 3. I'm going
Yeah.
to take a purple. And
3 mouse nails.
11
Could have been
left.
been up there.
And
I mean, this is nice because you can get a couple things.
Yeah.
Like in the blue one right off the bat and the black one is pretty nice. You've all gotten like 3 to 5 victory points off of it also. So
Mhm.
that's how I feel
and I'll take a 2.
like that would bring you guys both back to
Oh,
where I'm at,
I'm gonna
and
take
Matt only 1 ahead of where I'm
two.
at. You know
Yeah.
what I mean?
Take a 2 blue as well. All right. Then anybody who wants to spend 2 to flip their thing over or do whatever else if they have 2 available. I'm going to spend, say, 2 to go up, 1 here, which gives me 3 more victory points, if you would, please.
3.
Yep, 3.
I might get a rat. I do.
Then I'm going to do 2 more to get another purple into my bag.
Wow.
And then I'm going to do 2 more to get 3 more victory points. All right, so move up here to 7. Matt, it's yours.
Holy shit.
If your white chips total exactly 7 at the end of the round, you get to move your droplet 1 space forward.
Ooh.
And of course, you can choose which droplet you move forward. All right, so
I don't think I can catch up to that shit.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5. So you get 5 ahead.
Yeah.
You, Joe, you're 2 ahead.
Yep.
Yep. And
Matt's
Matt, you're 3 ahead, right? Yep.
And we're good to go?
All right. Yeah. Then I gotta pick up
Let's
the
do it.
stuff.
Yeah, that's really hard to catch up to that many points because I'm
Well,
10
you're
points
okay.
behind.
What is your first thing going to set down on though? Number 7, right? I'm setting on number 3. So that does make a big
Yeah,
difference
but
on that alone.
that doesn't make up a 10 victory point difference.
No, but that doesn't mean that it won't in the long. Like again, that could put you into several things ahead of me if I do particularly poor.
Ouch, Joe. Ouch. First 3 berries,
Wow.
and you don't have a potion.
Mm.
Yeah, that's scary.
Pumpkin. Great.
3. I will spend my potion right away and
Yep.
put the 3
right
white
there,
berry
right
back.
there with you, Joe. Right there with you, buddy.
That was I drew my 3 the first one. That's stupid. 2. And then I get to draw 2 and pick 1.
Wow.
What are the chances, man?
100%.
No. It's so low.
2 more, and I get to draw 2 and pick 1.
This isn't Sadly, this isn't really exciting to watch because we're not really talking.
Yeah.
Put that 1 out.
4. And I get
That's why I keep trying to say what I'm doing.
Yeah, I
What's
had a
happening.
2-1, so I got to look at 2, and then I pulled a 4-1, so now I get to look at 4.
Ugh.
What are the chances of that,
Okay,
Joe?
3, damn. 1, 2,
Look at that.
3.
I'm not
You
putting
might
any
want
of
to place
those.
the 1.
Why?
Aw. Come on, yellow.
Draw 1.
1.
I think I have 4 yellows in here.
I will place it.
Oh, you were probably right, Joe.
Mm.
1, and I get to draw 1 and look at it. I got one of my blacks out, Joe. Did you get any of yours?
Yes.
Nice. Oh, I will place that. I drew a 1 white.
Let's be
1
at 7.
green. Yep, you're at exactly 7. Well, that gets you the bonus. That's worth it.
Drew a yellow carrot. I get to put that stupid white thing back.
Oh, nice.
It's like an evil root.
What happens if you get 7?
You get to move your droplet forward.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll end it.
One, just draw 1 and choose to put it out. Alright.
Come on. So all my 1s are out. A 2 and a 3. I can't get 7 no matter what. I could bust.
There's 11 draws where I could have busted.
I could pretty much this is gonna be a bust at this point. Nice.
Oh, you got your black one out.
Yeah. Dirty son of a gun. Don't look at my board. That's cheating.
That
We're
wasn't
supposed to be doing it at
cheating.
the same time. You're not supposed to be looking at my board seeing if you want to keep drawing or not. Get out of
Okay.
here.
You get to draw 2 and pick 1.
Yep, draw 2 and pick 1. Potentially.
Okay.
4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I get to put the last one back.
Good ginger root monster.
They all actually have names on your, like it's the crow's skull, ghost's breath is the lavender, African death's head,
It's almost
hawk
like just keep
moth,
on going.
toadstool,
to set up
and
further,
mandrake.
Just get more victory
Oh,
points. I feel
and
like I don't need more.
green is
shit.
garden spider.
Yeah. True.
Good time to draw that.
Yeah. Really. I think I have like 5 chits left. 6 chits left. 2 of them are definitely bad. So what is that? 33%.
Can you count how
chance of
many are in your
breaking.
bag?
You can by feel.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nothing by sight.
There's nothing that says you can't do that part. So
Screw it, let's go.
another one.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna stop. That's like 4 chits left.
2, but I have 2, so I get an extra. So I go 3 total.
5 chits, yeah. No, screw it. Steven would probably definitely pass me.
2 pumpkins is +1.
It's a 2 mushroom nut.
Yeah, so it's 2. So I go 1, 2, and then plus 1.
Sorry.
Because he's only.
No, I know. I was only listening to Steve. I didn't look at his board. I was like, wait, what?
Wait till Steve goes.
There's another moth.
Oh my Jesus. Thank you, Steve. So now we're, I think, equal.
You're still ahead of me.
Already technically said pass.
Yeah, once you say pass, you're not supposed to go any further. So
Go for it if I want to, Steve. Let's see if I beat you.
8. So I still have 8.
Jesus. Come on now, you're my one person I need to fight against.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Hey, you can move your
So
droplet.
that puts 3 to where I wouldn't have.
What sucks is I couldn't even hit 7 because I drew a 2 my 4. I guess I have one more 1 in there. I could hit 7.
You have 2 more ones in there. Oh no, only one more.
I'll stop. I'll stop at that point.
Whew!
All right.
Hey.
Anybody bust?
Mm-mm.
No.
Nobody busted. All right. So you are the highest number, so you get to roll, Josh, because you're 1 ahead of me.
Um,
2 points.
Thank God.
That's not bad. It's actually pretty decent.
Yeah.
All right. Anybody have powers that go off?
yes.
You get Ruby. What do you get, Joe?
I,
You got the black moths.
yeah.
I have 2 as well.
I have 1.
So because
We
right, it's
cancel each
both
other.
sides.
So we
Right.
go off
You
the
have to
top
compare
one.
to both sides.
Yeah, yeah.
Right. So because one of the sides has more than you, because he's got more, then you don't gain anything. It's not. You have to be more than both or equal to both or whatever. You compare both sides, not each one.
So,
So,
if you draw
one of the
more,
players
more
should-
black chips than one of the players.
Oh,
next
I'm
to
sorry.
you,
I'm
so I have
sorry.
more
Yep.
than one.
Yes. So you'll get to move one of your droplets up 1, and Joe and I will each get to move up 1. Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna take
I'm gonna go ahead and I'll move up here,
Can I get a 2 mushroom,
and
please?
I'll get a 4 yellow.
What? Oh my God.
Well, I'm almost done with my track, so.
Don't worry. How many victory points is that for you then? That's
And
3,
then I
6.
also get 1 purple because I have 1 purple anywhere in my pot, so I get 1 more victory point for that. And then, all right, so then onto the rubies. I do not get a ruby, but Josh, you get a ruby because you're 1 space away. And anybody else get a ruby?
Mm-mm.
No. Okay. Then victory points. So we all get victory points based on whatever we got.
Can you put me on top of you there, man? It's like 4.
I move up 8.
8?
Top of
Yep.
Steven. But I think Steven moves 8 also.
I do. All right. And then buying. So, yep, so buying.
And then I did have 7. I have
9. So I have 15 left.
Put 1 yellow and 2 blue.
I'll take a 4.
18, right?
I'm going to do a 4 yellow.
4 yellow?
And
You have 6 left.
yeah, let's take a mushroom.
That's a 1 mushroom?
Yeah.
And then anybody who wants to spend...
Would we do the card first?
What's that?
Oh, yeah. If
Oh,
you're-
yeah. What's it say?
If you're exactly at 7, you get to move your droplet 1.
Yeah. So, yep. So you
I'm
move
not.
either droplet 1. Your choice.
I was.
So like this one, I get to make it. Right
1, 2, 3. 1, 2.
And I'm going to move that one up. What's that? Yeah, and then you can spend rubies to do something else. Yep. And then hold back into your things. I'm next, so I'll read the card in 1 second. Any player who gets to roll the die this round rolls twice.
How many tails are you behind, Joe?
Put that on the, Josh, if you'll put that on the stack.
Any player who gets to roll a die this round rolls.
Move the thing.
Are we all pulling at the same time then now?
Yeah, we're not. We're still rolling with just one more round before the end. So I mean, anytime anybody wants to, they can say they want to all do it in like we all do one, resolve that, all do one, resolve.
think that's
Anybody
a
can
waste
say
of
they
time,
want to
but-
do that.
I just think you shouldn't be looking at other players' boards when someone.
That's why I asked.
Right?
That,
Yeah, and I do
that's totally within the thing. So if you don't want that to happen, then the idea is that you should do then you should be pushing everybody to do one.
That's what,
The
I'll
whole
just go
idea is it's
slower
open
then.
information.
Yeah.
I'll just go slower.
Yeah, it's one of those things where it's like, okay, I see where you guys are at. Maybe I should
Damn.
slow down and wait to
3
call it.
right off the bat.
Wow, all these yellow
I'm
roots
gonna
are coming
go
out
for
right
it.
at the beginning. Come on, bro.
Oh, I don't want to play 7. What am I doing? I forgot that was my choice.
A 1.
There we
And I
go.
got the 3 white right off the bat. So,
Oh, don't want to play those either.
It's
There's
all
another
back. Yeah, that's nice having a draw. I don't mind this back builder. This is nice.
yeah, this is a pretty good game. And again, all of everything but the black and the orange one
Yeah.
have other sides,
Yeah, I do
and
really
you have
need to
totally
do-
different power
yeah,
sets
we
and
really
stuff.
need to play all the different powers.
It was also good on the basic side where
You're
you didn't
welcome,
have all the test
Paul.
tubes. That
Glad
was
we
also
can
pretty
help
good.
you get a fix.
Yeah.
What's the matter?
He said thanks for helping get his board game fixed for the week.
Oh, yeah. Oh, is he out?
I don't know.
Yeah. 2, and I get to draw 2 and pick one.
Look.
Yes.
There you go. I was gonna say,
Finally.
I'm at that
It's finally-
snowberry.
It's finally doing
First
something.
snowberry also, Joe.
Okay, so I put this one out, and it goes 1 extra
Nice.
because I got an orange.
I just had the same thing where you're snowberry.
Nice. That's really good.
Yeah.
That can be so. Dude, yesterday I had like one turn where I had to do that 3 different times
That's nice.
in one
And it
single
just pushes
turn.
you so
Yeah,
far
it just was
forward.
so much forward. And I was like, yeah.
Mushroom.
Yeah,
I'll take that.
that ain't bad at all because then you get the luck kind of.
Yeah, I'll take that.
Shocker. the four spider, you're going to place the 4 spider over that 1? That doesn't seem amazing.
Well, I'm not going to place
3,
either of those.
4, and I get to put my 1 back.
So how many are there now? There's 5, 6, 7, 8 of them.
Yeah, there's 8 total. 4,
Yeah.
5 1s, 2 2s, and a 3.
I want to keep going.
Good.
Yeah.
Then good boss. I mean, do you really need more? That's the thing. Like, do you need more money?
Next round, it'll be more important.
Yeah.
Because next round, you can actually turn whatever you buy in for victory points on top of whatever victory points are on the space you land on. So busting next round is a little bit tougher. That actually probably lost me the match because I pushed the game that I was
Another
playing.
root thing. Get to put the snowberry back in.
Pick 1. I'm not going to put that out.
I get mushroom, and it has
3, so it
Manga.
gets to go 2 extra. Yep.
Sweet.
1, and so I get to get 1 extra. So there's a mushroom. And 1.
It's a pretty emotional.
Oh god. What?
1-6 chance. Busting. Should I do it?
1 in 6? That's
Yeah.
pretty decent. That's a pretty low
I-
chance.
So at least double it.
Yeah,
How many-
50% chance.
How many chits are there that you have?
What?
5, 6, 7, 8.
8, yeah.
And I have 9 chits left.
1. and
5
draw
of
one,
them are.
Choose if I want to go
Bad.
down.
Like I
take it.
said.
Oh, that's really nice. I got 3 of the purple, the lavenders out, so I'll get 2 victory points and get to move one of my things up.
Nice. You busted? Wow, man.
1.
Someone gets to roll their
Get
die.
to do an extra because it's a
Can you
mushroom.
roll a die if you busted?
What's that? No.
Oh, I
No,
thought you
the
did it earlier
die
this game.
roll, the die roll stops you from being able to, or the busting stops you from that,
First
and then
turn,
makes
I
you
think you
pick
did.
the other 2. Yeah,
No, Steven rolled the first turn.
yeah, I took roll
okay.
the first one. Yeah, that's why I asked if anybody busted that first one.
We were tied, but I didn't. I thought I'd get to roll it
Mhm.
also.
It's actually not bad. 3 other at least you kind of have a good chance.
Yep, I get to draw 2 and pick one, put one down if I want to.
Wrapped on moths.
Oh.
You barely have any silvers out there.
I still have 6 though because I have a 3,
Yeah,
the 3,
yeah.
a 2, and a 1. So
Come on, 2.
Yeah, come on, 2, right
Come
away.
on, 2.
It's still like 12 points for me. It's hard to play catch up.
let's see. 1,
I'm slowly
2,
keeping, but he's like
3,
just creeping.
4,
He's
5.
creeping out.
I have 5 left.
But 2,
And
4,
1,
5, 6,
2,
7,
3 of them are 1s
10
and 1's
points
2.
are from that.
So, yeah, I'll stay there because there's too many things that could cause me an issue. I'm pretty sure I have at least 1 other yellow 4 in here.
Mhm.
So there's a really good chance I could draw. There's a decent chance I could draw another yellow and put that away and go jump ahead, but I'm not going to. All right, so I will stop there.
You're furthest.
30. Yep. So I get to roll this twice because of the thing. 2 victory points and 1 more. All right. Then colors. So does anybody have colors that give them points? I do, but does anybody else have it?
If you bust, you still get it.
Yes.
Okay, so
Yep.
you get it.
Yep. You get a ruby for that. Anything?
No.
You have black.
I have black, yeah.
Yeah, you have black. And you have black. So you guys actually have equal amount of.
We
black.
have equal black.
Right. So you guys get to move one of your droplets up
Says
one.
if you draw more.
Yeah, you have to be more.
Oh, more than one. Oh, I
Joe
thought-
has
I have
3.
3. How many do you have, Steve?
I have 2.
Alright,
So Joe
so
takes 1.
this and can I get a
And-
purple, please?
Yeah, and then I'll get I'll get to move up one of mine.
Yeah.
Because I'm more.
Because you mowed him at, yeah.
You might as well move it up for the 4
Yeah, I'm going to do that. Yep. So I'll take the 4 victory points. All right.
That's so
and then,
gross.
and then aside from that, I also have 1, 2, 3, technically 4, but I can only use 3. So I get 2 more victory points, and I get to move one of my droplets up 1 for the purples, and then and I don't gain anything for the greens or the others. All right. So then we go on to rubies. Is anybody spaced before a ruby?
Yeah.
Yes.
No.
Yep.
God bless America.
Yep,
So I
okay.
don't get to flip mine.
All right. So you guys got those.
Mm-hmm.
Victory points. Anybody bust?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. So are you guys taking victory points or doing
Oh,
by?
yeah. Victory
Yeah, I'll take
points.
All right. So go.
I get 11.
Okay, put me 1 ahead of you, Matt. I get
One of
9.
me?
Yep.
And I get 12. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, All right, and then buying power for those that didn't bust, they can buy as well.
Yep. 25.
And 30.
Wow.
Okay, she's in football, so scrap that now.
Sure. Do you know what you want, Joe?
No. I guess I'll take a yellow 4 and a
8.
red of mushroom 1.
Okay.
Thank you.
So there you go. I'm gonna also take a yellow 4,
Okay, you get 8
And
a
a- blue 2.
That's crazy.
And then
gems?
I don't have enough of those to do whatever. So yeah. So
I'll spend 2 gems to get 3 victory points.
Oh yeah, really.
How many reds do I get?
You'll get.
How many do you get?
I get 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
you
So
1,
7.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7. Yep. Did you get yours, Matt?
Yep.
All right. Now this round we are doing them one at a time. So we'll draw one,
No.
and you don't,
Oh, no.
and place it, and everybody places before anybody else draws again.
Gotcha.
If
Surprised you
it
didn't
puts
put
an
this.
effect off, if it puts any effect off, like the ones where you get to draw the blues, you resolve that effect before everybody else goes on.
Yep.
Okay.
Don't want this.
It was a race
Oh.
for second, or is a race for second pulse.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
This could be big.
If you reach a scoring space with the ruby this round, you get an extra 2 victory points, even if your pot has exploded.
Wow, that's not bad. That actually could be good.
So is Joker?
Well,
We all
We all
at
pull at the same time, but we don't pull a second pull
Gotcha.
until we. Right.
Now I understand.
Yeah, of course.
I got a
Why don't you put it in the right spot, Joe?
You're right.
2
I'll
red.
do that.
Or
Thank
2
you.
2 yellow. Which isn't bad, but not where I wanted it.
Okay.
Got a 2 mushroom.
Oh, my balls.
I got a 2 white.
Oh,
one,
yeah.
1.
1 pumpkin.
Uh,
Joe's double snowberrying it over there.
well, you're much more likely to get something that's not a snowberry now.
I got 1 snowberry.
1
You
snowberry.
got 1 black.
Perfect. The pumpkin. Great.
Mm,
Hide those snowberries. That's what I want.
yeah.
2 spider.
1
Another
more
snowberry.
Wow.
1 more snowberry. I'm up to 3. You
1
up to 3?
pumpkin!
Mhm.
Yeah, we both are.
Oh, man.
4 spider.
4 root. 4 yellow, I should say.
3 snowberries.
One spider.
Come on. Stupid yellow.
Wow, 3 snowberry?
So he's
Wow,
at 6. That's rough.
That's really tough, dude. I'm not going to lie. That was
One
tough.
4 yellow.
Yeah, or 1 yellow, or 2 yellow.
1 spider.
Well,
3 yellow. Or 3 white. 1, 2, 3.
Alright, I get a blue, so I get
That's
to draw
tough.
another one and see if I want to place it. Yep.
6.
Another blue, so I get to draw another one, see if
Yep.
I want to place it.
Okay. I'm up to 6 right now, so.
Me too.
2.
I'm up to 4.
1
Okay.
snowberry.
And I get to draw 2 and look him. So, hold on a second.
And I busted.
Oh, man.
Would you like a hug, Joe?
And
No.
I'll do 2. And I get to
Joe's
look at
rating just went
do
down
2
2
and
points.
All these colors, and all I could draw was snowberries.
Are we drawing up one, or are you?
I'm still doing blues. And I'll draw another one in
Dude,
That's-
the likelihood is insane.
Yeah, that's crazy.
4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, now we're drawing.
6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16,
I got a 2
18,
snowberry.
19.
3 out of 19. What is that now?
A 4 out of 23, which is...
Don't get nice for that.
Like.
I'm trying to decide when I'm
5%
gonna stop.
chance.
Well, no, because I could have drawn a 1 and been okay.
Yeah.
I drew a 2, though, which was a 1 out of 24.
No, I'll go.
1 out of 23
Okay.
chance to bust. Or 2 out of 23, so
Nope, did I get a yellow?
pretty small.
I have several of them, so.
I got 1 spider.
You have a lot of spiders, bro.
I'll stop. Good luck, guys.
Who,
He's so far ahead.
does the person who gets ahead get bonuses or something?
What's that? Well, if you end up with the thing, you get 2. But don't forget, you also get to roll this, so that does potentially add
the buying
pieces.
power
You know,
stuff,
yep.
yeah.
So, and buying power also gets to be used to buy to get more
Well,
things.
that's
So.
not very-
1, 2, blue. I'm going to look at 2 chance in
Yep.
there. The hell's all
You're gonna put those
Both right on back.
Put them both in, man. Come on.
both right on back.
I mean, I still have a ton of things in here too, but I'm like done. I'm at 7, so anything would make me bust. So.
2, 3, 4.
Oh, you get to draw 4 and pick one.
That's a 2 out of whatever chance. I mean, I'm not likely not going to well.
Count how many you got in your bag. You should be able to feel around and tell how many you got. You got like 8 or 9 of them.
Got more than that.
Yeah, so
I'll try it again, I guess. I'm probably
I mean, that's
Are
up
we
to you.
drawn? Or
That's up to him. Yeah, he's
are you still in the last round or this round?
no, he's in this round now. Ooh, there you go.
I need to draw 4.
That was well worth it. So
Yeah. That's wild. Yeah. That's bad luck.
Yep.
It's kind of the string of
Place
this.
this 2.
yep, and then he's got to do.
I know Steven has won this.
He's
and
gotta
that's
do it
kinda
again.
Like the race of second at this point.
I don't know.
That helped you a lot, like getting all these.
Yep.
That would have been an extra 14 points for me.
Matt's gonna go. Matt gets another draw, so give him a second.
14 points.
Yeah, no, I know. I didn't realize. He could make up a lot of points right here, though. He could.
Yeah.
Give him a second. He's got to do another.
I know.
Yeah.
But like 14 points on top of
Yeah,
what
I
are
know.
you getting? Like
I will
10 almost right this round, 6 this round. So even if I got 15 points, which is highly unlikely, I still
He's
would.
still in the same
I still
turn,
wouldn't
draw
even.
yet.
I still wouldn't even match you. Yeah, I'm waiting. I'm just continuing to shake. They're all done, so it's just me and
I
you.
know, I was trying to see how many black months you guys had.
Whichever one. So doing one actually.
It only gets you really a ruby at this point. I guess
Well,
it, could give you
it would
3
move up one of
victory
your
points.
sliders, so that for you is 3 points.
Yeah.
So I'll place that.
Well, if he gets a second one.
Sure, but it also blocks us from doing certain things too. So
2 out of whatever chance. How many are in here?
Are we drawing?
I'm
He's-
counting.
give him a second.
I guess because it's going to go big or go home because I'm in last place. So I'm able to keep going.
Useless.
Puts me at 7, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'll stop.
I'll continue.
I still had 4 more yellows in there that could have potentially come out, but I was like, no, it's okay.
How much is it? 5 for 1 victory point?
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
Yeah, 5 points. 2 rubies also get you victory points. So if you can make it so that you get extra rubies.
That puts me at 7 right there.
2 out of 7 chance to lose.
Oh,
Probably would have been
man.
worth taking another shot at it, but it's hard to say.
I'm not much of a risk taker.
No.
Do you want 2 hugs, Joe? Would that help?
No.
I don't know if I
8.
can go high as 3 right now.
It's 50-50 chance that I bust.
Do it, Josh.
Well, right now I'm at the point of getting 14 points with selling. Because I'm at like 26. So I'm going to break down 5 to 1. So it's 5 plus 9, 14. Why not? Let somebody screw up and be really, really far last. Hey, this gets
3.
3.
Oof. Ah,
I mean, even if you bust now, the worst you're going to lose is just 5 victory points.
that's 5 victory points, so.
Yeah, I guess.
Like I said, it's a
Okay,
point
so
of.
Actually,
points
right
are
here you
good.
get 2 more.
No.
Because because of that thing.
What do you mean?
That because you end on a ruby, you get 2 bonus victory points.
Should I continue? Now it's 50-50 for me.
It starts to get less and less worthwhile.
Ah, man. That's crazy. I think I'm going to stop, but I'm going to draw just to see what it could have been. Yeah, glad I stopped.
Okay. All right. So, anybody bust? You busted, right, Joe?
Yep.
All right. So, you.
Matt gets to roll on it.
What did you have?
27.
27, 28. Okay, so you get to roll, Matt.
First time.
You get 2 victory points, man.
Get another pumpkin. Nice.
No, that's
Great
not-
work. All right. So then, any things that go off on your out of your stuff. So, I get 1 for this.
No.
And I also get 1 victory point for having 1
Yeah, that would have been
lavender.
very dangerous.
And then I have 1 black, but you have 1 black.
I have none.
I have
You have
1.
none. So I can move this up 1, which not that it makes a huge difference.
I can move mine up 1, I guess.
Yes, because you're 1 more than him.
Sure, because that makes a difference. It would if it was.
Remember,
You're going to get another
ruby.
Yeah, you're going to get another ruby. So that actually will be worthwhile. Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right. So then that was those.
Here, you wanna see these?
And then
By yours?
victory, and then okay. So then rubies. So I get 1 ruby for being next to a ruby spot on mine, and you get 1 for yours.
Take it back, right?
Josh, you get 1 for yours.
For what?
Ruby
A
for
ruby?
Yeah,
being
yeah.
close. All right. And then what's the power do?
Get 2 victory points.
If you're on a ruby space.
If you're at,
Yep.
yeah. So yeah.
And it probably hasn't exploded.
Even if your pot has exploded.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Nice. So 2.
All right. And then victory points. So actual victory points. So I get 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Joe, what'd you get?
4.
10.
Yep.
Josh. Okay. Yep. And then take your buying power and divide it by 5, and that's your extra victory points.
5 for me. 5.
And I get 4. And then you can turn in potions for 2 rubies. For 1 more movement. So I get 1 more.
Can I spend it to?
Yep, you can do that too. Yep. So that's actually 2 more for you. Yep. And I get 1 more. And I believe that's it. Let me double check.
That's crazy. So what does he have? 23 points.
Yep. And that's it. So what was it? 72 to 59 to 53 to 46. Wasn't that bad though. It's still fairly close.
I'm gonna document.
Please make sure that when you put your
What's
stuff
the name
back
of-
in here,
What's the specific name of this? How is it spelled?
The Quacks.
the Quacks of Quedlinburg. Please make sure that if you flip this thing over, you can see the starting things that you're supposed to get. Please
Yep.
make sure that's in your bag.
And I put the potion in there too. And my yellow pieces. 6 of them.
I'm gonna try to.
Right, the potion and all of your little counters.
Okay.
Yeah.
1, 3, 2, 2.
I'm gonna try to document my
4
games
ones.
this year better.
Should have 1 green and 1 orange as well.
And one of the whites comes out. Just so you know.
Yep.
I'll go back in. Okay.
Yep.
There.
Steve obliterated us. Josh came in second because he complained he was going to lose all the way.
Mm-hmm.
I was close.
Joe came in last because he's really bad at these kind of games that have any kind of random chance.
Yep.
And he usually hates
But did you like it though?
No.
It was. Yeah. Yeah. Essentially equates
Well,
to
we
rolling
normally
dice,
do
though,
our
right?
we normally do scores. So what's
Yeah.
your score?
Mm. 7.
7. Okay.
9 if there was more ways to mitigate your luck.
Which
I
again,
wish
some
there
of the
was
other
ways to
sides
take
do
stuff
more
out.
things.
Right.
I
Yeah.
wish there was ways to take stuff out. That'd be nice.
Besides
Well,
just the
some
blue,
of the
right?
other things may
Well,
do that.
I mean, that doesn't even really mitigate your luck.
What's that?
Even getting the blues does, because if you don't draw them, you still just screw,
Yeah.
right? So.
No, right. But again, I think some of the other sides do more things.
Right,
I'd have to
right.
look
It'd be
at it.
interesting to see what else there
What
is.
were you at, Joe?
46.
46.
I'd give it an 8. Since it was my
I'd
first
definitely
playthrough, and I bet you these, it has more replayability.
Well, yeah,
than
he
I've
said there's 3 more powers we haven't seen
Yeah.
for each one, right?
seen. So I'd
So,
give it an 8. I liked it.
53, 54.
I'm probably a 9 on this, really, to be honest. But I score very high compared to you guys anyway, so
Right.
I tend to
I
score
can give
high.
it a good 8.
I like this a lot, and when I played it played really well with 2 players. And again, we played the simpler side. We didn't play with the advanced stuff, but it still played really well. But I definitely would play with the advanced stuff probably every time. If I was
There's a lot in the whites.
some whites go with you. It's based on what it says in the year. So you'll get 1 green, 1 orange, and
That gives us an average of an 8.
not so bad. Well, yeah.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Yep. 8 out of 10. Definitely play again.
Kenner Spiel.
Yeah, I mean, it won awards for this year, definitely.
Oh,
is weird
and
'cause
give
it's not
yourself
heavy at
1
all.
ruby too. Put 1 ruby in the bag. I forgot about that.
I mean, it's not heavy, but it's. I think they do that for like
Just
the
one.
thinkiness, like
I thought you grabbed 2,
No,
so I was confused.
you know what I
Oh,
mean.
yeah.
They consider
Yeah,
it where
it's-
there's more rules, or it's not really.
yeah, there's not really a ton of rules in this game, though, right?
No, but there's a decent amount of strategy though to it. I mean, like as far as
So that's one of the reasons I scored it higher too. I could see my dad or my sister playing this.
yeah. Put your potion in there too when you put it in. Yep. All right. Well, there it is.
Yeah, that was a good game. I like that. I'd definitely play it again. I'd play it with different.
Yeah, I
different
definitely would
powers.
want to play it with different powers and stuff.
Oh, that's neat for each green chip that is the last or next to the last chip. You've got to take one of the indicated ingredients. So you just gain
Wow.
ingredients. That's kind of cool.
Can I have the other cards, please?
Hot explosive points, 1, 2, 4 chips. You get victory points and money during the evaluation phase.
Well, I almost stacked it.
Oh wow! So this is like if the pot explodes within 1, 2, or 4 chips.
Yeah.
You get victory points. That's really neat.
And
Right.
And money.
Yeah. You get to. It doesn't matter if it explodes.
Put this chip aside after you have stopped drawing. Choose to either use it this turn or save it for the end of a future turn. Oh wow! So you can like bank them for later on in the game.
Right.
The next chip that is placed is moved ahead twice as far as its number is indicated. Instead of getting rid of white, I really like the power of getting rid of
And
white.
those are
No.
the same. Those are the same either way. The orange one and the black one are the same.
Yeah.
And please put those on top. But the purple one is different on the other side.
You may exchange the purple chip in your pot from the indicated bonuses.
Holy crap!
Wow.
That's kind of cool.
Right.
And it costs more. That makes sense.
So
Mm-hmm.
the yellow ones, the total value of white chips needed to blow up your pot increases according to the number of yellow chips placed.
Nice.
Oh, man.
1, it makes it 8, and 3 or more makes 9. So
That's
to blow
cool.
up. The other side, your first placed yellow chip is moved 1 extra space. The second yellow chip, 2 extra spaces, and the third one, 3 extra spaces. So a 4 could move 7.
I like mitigating the whites. It's nice.
Um,
But, I mean,
If this chip is on a ruby space, you immediately receive 1 ruby.
oh, if it lands on a
Yeah, immediately.
Wow.
And if this chip is on a ruby space, you immediately receive 1, 2, or 4 victory points, depending on the number of the card, the number of the tile. Purple, for each purple chip, depending on its space in the pot, you receive the following victory points. If it's less than or equal to 9, you get 0. Greater 10, but less than 20, 1. 20 but less than 32, 30 or greater 3. And then the other side is trade 1 chip from your pot for another chip of the same color with a greater value according to the chart. So ones could be two ones could be a 2 or a 4, or 2, yeah, and then 3 could be up to a 4. And then red ones, if the previously placed chip was white, add its value to the red chip. Move the red chip that many more spaces. So that's good. And as soon as 1 or more red chips are in the pot, each following white 1 chip is moved 2 spaces. So the white becomes a 2 instead of a 1. And then green. If your white chips have an exact value of 7, double the value of each green chip for the rest of the turn. So if you're willing to push yourself. And then this is one I've seen him play with a lot. For each green chip that is the last or next to last chip in your pot, you may pay 1 ruby to move your droplet 1 space. So you can technically move a bunch of spaces. So, yep.
All right.
So,
Well, that's it for the Quacks of
Quedlinburg.
Yep.
The Italian Quacks of Quedlinburg.
From North Star
Yes.
Games.
From North Star Games. Yep.
Paul,
The
good
winner
night.
of 2018's Kinderspiel.
Deja.
All right.
Nice.
Until next time, I'm Joe.
I'm Josh.
I am
And I'm Steve.
still.
And you've been watching Down the Vent. Bye.
Bye-bye.